ANDIZI, translated I Will Not Come Down by Beauty Kotela. Forward. What an exceptional book. For those who desire to complete their life's assignments and are not sure how, Beauty Kotela's brilliant book presents insights to put into practice. She has unearthed the germs that led to success in Nehemiah's building project in a unique, practical, refreshing, and relatable way. She brings it home by providing the necessary scaffolding to all of us builders to finish our work at whatever stage. Whether we are still planning or have started building or are rebuilding, she gently but resolutely takes all builders along. Each chapter builds beautifully from the previous in an easy flow. By the time the wall is completed in the last chapter, as a reader, you have all the building blocks necessary to finish the project you have been procrastinating. What I found inspirational about the book is the constant affirmation that we are never alone, pointing us to the ever present master builder, especially when doubt sets in. I appreciate the section that exposes the strategies of the enemy to sabotage God's ideal for us. Several of the reasons for failure are within our locus of control. Therefore, she implores us to remove the victim mentality and constantly commit to finishing. Like Nehemiah, may each reader say, I will not come down. I will not respond to the enemy. I commit to finishing all my projects. ANDIZI. Forward by Viwe Mchonchi. Preface. I am a student of the scriptures, and I have for years in my adult life found encouragement in some of the popular stories of the Bible. I have been fascinated in particular by the stories of Joseph, Esther, Moses, David, Mary, the mother of Jesus, Rahab, Mary Magdalene, and my friend Simon Peter. The stories of these great men and women have shown me what is possible for humanity to achieve in the presence of the divine. Although I've read and finished the Bible a couple of times, I've sped past many life changing truths. But for some reason, which I believe is God's providence, considering the historical moment we are going through as the human race. After I had read the book of Ezra and was inspired by it, I was stuck in the book of Nehemiah. I felt like I was reading this book for the very first time. I somehow saw myself, my brothers, my sisters, my friends, and our whole community in the life and experiences of Nehemiah and the people he was leading. And so I leaned in. I listened more deeply. I read and reread, and it dawned on me. Just as Nehemiah was given the task of building and rebuilding the fallen walls of Jerusalem, we too are building. We are all builders, whether we like it or not. In fact, I strongly believe that God placed us here to do exactly that, to build. If whatever it is that we are building has been demolished, as it happened to Jerusalem, or has fallen, we are expected to rebuild. We never really stop building. So, whether you are building character, which you all should, or building a career or a family and or a business or a community, etc., we all are and must build something. We come more alive when we pursue our building projects. Our sense of purpose is strengthened by this pursuit. We may experience challenges along the way, but we are happier when we are working on or carrying out that building project. The flip side of this coin, however, is that just like Nehemiah had Sanballat and company, we too have an enemy whose sole aim is to stop us from building, whose sole aim is to demolish what we have built and further stop us from rebuilding. He does this by messing with our identity, our abilities, and our purpose. So, do you have a great project or great projects to build or rebuild? Why not join me while we sit under the voice of this pioneer, Nehemiah, as he fills us in on his holy discomfort, the sadness which led him to embark on what he calls great work. Stay with me as he takes us through his experiences with the enemy who wanted to stop him from the get go. The enemy kept calling him down, and his attitude was simple and easy. I will not come down. But most importantly, I hope you will sit with pen and paper as he crystallized the strategy that they successfully implemented, powered by God's grace, to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. It's time to build.